and Slim go way back to elementary school, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was in like 4th and 5th grade together, you know what I'm saying? He got kept back and I caught up with him, right? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Slim was somebody that, you know, I always, you know, looked up to, you know, I always respected, you know, as an artist, you know what I'm saying? You know, he been, you know, doing this rap shit like before I started doing it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you know, he used to be, you know, rocking the clubs way in 91, 92, like before I even come off the porch, he was a, you know, young 14, 15, 16-year-old, you know what I'm saying, in the club. You did rocking them bitches with that gangsta bounce shit, you know what I mean? So, you know, once I started rapping, like for real, you know, I get a lot of my style and a lot of my swag from Slim. You know what I'm saying? Like he like our New Orleans Tupac, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But you know when we got the opportunity, because the streets always wanted to hear us together and always was, you know, campaigning for us to work together, right? But you know, he ended up coming home and signing the no Limit, you know what I mean? He was really supposed to be signing Cash Money at one point, you know what I mean? But you know, Slim was so wild back then, and you know, just in the streets, you know, for real, like drugging, robbing, jacking, the whole nine, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he wasn't really, you know, 100% focused on the music like that, but you know, after he did one of his bids and came home and ended up, you know, signing with Cash Money, signing with No Limit, you know, Cash Money and No Limit was really, you know, we both was repping the city, you know, both putting on for the city, but, you know, it was some other things, you know, outside of music, you know, that was street politics, right? That was keeping us, you know, from working together.